Hey, what's up everyone, Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse. On April 6, 2007, my younger butt was sitting in the movie theater where I just saw Thanksgiving in to witness both Grindhouse movies released on that day, Robert Rodriguez's Planet Terror and Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. Both movies were shown back to back to experience them as if it were a double bill we're watching in one of the Grindhouse movie theaters on 42nd Street back in the 70s. And in the middle of this sweet double feature, we got treated to full movie trailers to upcoming horror movies we'd never get to see until someone had the bright idea to turn machete and hobo with a shotgun into great movies. One of those trailers was Eli Roth's Thanksgiving. It took 16 years and a lot of bullying from fans to get Eli Roth to finally get it done.
The bullying and harassment does work. Guilting and shaming me work. Yeah.
The Thanksgiving trailer in Grindhouse, it's its own thing. It's a proof of concept only in the way that, hey, we could make a Thanksgiving slasher movie, which there aren't that many of those besides Blood Rage, Home Sweet Home, and Thanksgiving. I did a show on that if you want to check it out. I rewatched the trailer for this review and there's no story plot points in the trailer being used in the movie, which the trailer at its core was a parody, but I can tell you that 3 kills were reused in the movie. So what is the plot of Thanksgiving? It's about an axe-wielding maniac wearing a John Carver mask who terrorizes residents of Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the holiday, on the 1-year anniversary of a Black Friday riot that ended in tragedy. What begins as revenge killings of the ones who were part of the cause of said tragedy is soon revealed to be part of a larger, sinister holiday plan. Letting you know from the jump that I really enjoyed this. It's an homage to slasher movies of the past, especially those early 80s golden era slashers. Besides the Scream movies that at this point, after 6 of them, is pretty much played itself out, getting fresh new bodies to carve up in a Thanksgiving-themed slasher is what we needed. It's back to basic good times. The real horror of Thanksgiving the movie is the cutthroat Black Friday consumerism that follows the Thursday feast. It's about how people can go absolutely insane 10 minutes before the doors of the stores taking part of the biggest shopping day of the year are open, can scream at each other and beat each other up, all for their God-given rights to buy a discounted big screen TV and also get a free waffle iron in the process, that they're literally willing to kill for it or turn a blind eye to what's going on around them. You know, consumerism run amok. It's Eli Roth giving us a little bit of social commentary mixed with all the slashings. That's the dark joke at the center of the movie as we witness a store stampede that racks up a sizable body count with some hilariously gruesome deaths. That set piece is really well executed, like I could feel myself being dropped in that insane crowd of shoppers. Thanksgiving also has a thread about the negative impact on social media, how it's used in everyday life, how everything is being filmed, like all the violence that happened inside the store, just to get that sweet content that one of the kids posted online to get those likes and new subscribers. Which reminds me, don't forget to like and subscribe. The killer takes advantage of social media as well to let us know what he's up to by letting his victims know he's after them and him showing his gruesome killings. Alright, so what about the characters and the cast? I mean, it's cookie cutter characters we've seen in slasher movies before. Just a group of friends being everyday teens / young adults. Most of those characters, you don't wish them ill. The main girl, played by Nell Verlacki in her first big movie, I was with her the whole way through. Her character is the daughter of the one who owns the store where the tragedy happened, so everything that happens revolves around her and her circle of friends. She's not at the level of a Sidney Prescott in Scream as a character or Neve Campbell as an actress, but she handles herself really well, like she could have a future as a Scream queen if she so desires. As for the rest of the younger cast, I can't say there was one standout above any others, but as a group, they meshed well until the inevitable, disposable, carved-up deaths. Patrick Dempsey playing the Sheriff McDreamy, the sexiest man alive at this very moment, bestowed by People magazine. I mean, what a coup having him in the movie. I mean, I'm sure that wasn't planned at all, just a miraculous coincidence. He's fine in it. Same with Jenna Gershon, who plays the wife of the store manager, who meets her untimely end, and Rick Hoffman, always so good at playing smarmy characters. They're playing the store owner. Alright, so confession time. This was my first Eli Roth movie experience as him being the director. In fact, I've only seen the Thanksgiving faux trailer and now the movie from him, and that's it. Of course I knew of him, I've seen him act. I saw every episode of his History of Horror documentary show. It's just that nothing he had done previously to Thanksgiving compelled me to watch. There's no doubt about it that the man does love his slashers, and all that amassed knowledge from probably having seen all of them is on full display here. He is known for the creative gore he puts in his movies, and apparently this was Eli Roth restraining himself in Thanksgiving because it's a studio movie and they, being TriStar Pictures, didn't want to gross people out too much. But if that's him being restrained, then I can't imagine what it's like when he's not, and I'm saying this as someone who has not seen Hostel or The Green Inferno. I know that he shot gruesomer, is that a word? Scenes during the shoot, which I'm sure will be a director's cut on the 4K release. Speaking of the gore, it's a mix of practical and CGI put to good body horror effects. A lot of oh damn moments from me as I was watching it. A lot of the best kills you see in the trailer, but there's a few more sprinkled in the movie to satiate your bloodlust even more. Decapitations, guts spilling out, melted skin, getting stabbed in no places, it has it all. All are pretty gruesome. Some are just so over the top it becomes comical, but not in a lame way. Some of the kills, like the ones happening in the store, everyday items that are used, like a shopping cart or a glass door, are wince-inducing. The question I always ask myself before I watch a new slasher movie is, will I be able to guess who the killer is way before the movie ends? Here, I did not. I had a sense that it was about the death of a specific character at the beginning that didn't lead to who the killer actually was, so good on them for surprising me. John Carver as the killer, and if you don't know who John Carver is, he was a pilgrim who became the first governor of the Plymouth colony and the man who negotiated peace with the Native American Wampanoag community, which I'm sure was a good thing. I mean, it's Ghostface, but Thanksgiving flavored. It's a great look that you should prepare to see everywhere next Halloween. There's a few red herrings thrown about of who the killer could possibly be during the movie, but they don't go overboard with them. Nothing on the level of, say, the groundskeeper in Pieces. Although that would have been pretty funny. The killer's motive at the end, I was on board with it, although I'm sure I could poke holes on how things went down when he, she, they did what they did with a second viewing at home. The long 16 years wait for Thanksgiving was worth it. Can't say I was pining for it, mind you, but I'm certainly glad it got released. It's a big movie slasher whodunit that knows itself well and delivers on its promise. It flies by, it's not boring, it can be derivative of other slashers in the past, but as a fan of the genre, it's not something I mind. There's no like huge exposition dumps at any time that slows the movie to a crawl. We follow really well what's happening at all times, tense atmosphere is created. There's a couple of good jump scares, some were unearned, but I let it slide this time. It is way too early to call it a classic, but titling your movie Thanksgiving, much like Halloween, the movie is a staple every Halloween. Thanksgiving will inevitably become a holiday staple as well. I say it's that good that it will stick around, so well done Eli Roth. Now, having said all of that, give the people what they really want from the faux Grindhouse trailers. Werewolf Women of the SS starring Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu. Go visit all my socials at Grindhouse Funhouse. Have you seen Thanksgiving? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, let me know what is your favorite 80s slasher movie. I'm sure we could get a good discussion going on that one. More reviews of current movies coming up soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.